Every SAT student knows SOHCAHTOA, and almost everyone still picks the wrong trig ratio because of the one step they skip before they start. Over half of SAT students get this question wrong. Let's see if you can do it. We're given a triangle ABC here, and we're asked what is the sine of A. So let's go ahead and figure out what is sine. Well, we know SOHCAHTOA. What does SO stand for? That means sine is equal to opposite over hypotenuse. Amazing. Now all we need to do is simply just take the opposite and the hypotenuse and solve from there. So we're given this angle. Let's find the opposite side. That's 4, and the hypotenuse is 5. So we're done there. Is that correct? No, it is not correct, unfortunately. If you selected this as your answer, you would be wrong. The SAT is tricky like this because you'll see that they label two sides and label an angle here so that they slightly nudge you to focus on angle C. However, what was the question asking for? Sine of A, angle A. So we can't be focused on angle C. We have to look at the top angle over here. So let's go ahead and try that again. Let's focus on angle A. Again, we know that we want the sine, which is the opposite over hypotenuse. Let's go and identify what the opposite side is. We'll see that the opposite side is the one that isn't labeled. So we're going to need to use the Pythagorean theorem in order to solve for that side. Some of you might already see that this is a special right triangle called a 3, 4, 5 right triangle. So let's go ahead and put the value 3 in. If we were to go and plug in the numbers into the Pythagorean theorem, we can go ahead and solve for A, and we'll find out that A is equal to 3. Lastly, now that we know our opposite side, we can go and plug that into our opposite over hypotenuse equation for sine of A, and we end up getting this. The words opposite and adjacent shift based on what angle you're looking at. And that's the key trap that the SAT is trying to see if you understand or not. Students that work too fast without anchoring down on the correct angle will always get this question wrong. So the key here is to anchor first on the correct angle. Before you start any trig problem, make sure you highlight, circle, identify the exact angle that you're being asked about. Then you can go and solve from there. If you can solve this in under a minute, then you're on the right path. I break down SAT math problems like this into a science every single day. So follow if you want to maximize your score.